Space lanes of laser beams emit conscious signals throughout the galaxy, a hauntingly beautiful stream of information traveling silently through the void. These rays, bright and fast, slice through the vacuum of space like arrows of intention, as though the cosmos itself is attempting to communicate. Yet, among all the civilizations that might exist out there, it seems humanity could be too primitive to understand the message. The signals flash, pulse, and fade across distances that boggle the mind, as if waiting for someone, anyone, to decipher their meaning. But what if those signals aren't meant for us at all? Or worse, what if they're warnings we've yet to comprehend? Our nearest galactic neighbor, the Andromeda Galaxy, stands as a looming presence in the night sky, easily visible to the naked eye under the right conditions. At first glance, it's nothing more than a hazy smudge, a soft, glowing patch in the darkness. But behind that soft glow lies a monstrous reality. Andromeda isn't just large, it's colossal. Measuring roughly 220,000 light-years across, it stretches almost double the size of our own Milky Way. It houses over 1 trillion stars, compared to our galaxy's modest 250 billion, and it's filled with an overwhelming number of solar systems, some potentially hosting life forms so advanced we might mistake them for cosmic gods. For centuries, Andromeda has been a subject of wonder and speculation. But recent observations have elevated that curiosity into concern. Among the scientists now studying it, one name has emerged: Nun Kotaku, an astronomer known for his unconventional methods and relentless pursuit of cosmic anomalies. It was Kotaku, drawing from data collected by the James Webb Space Telescope, who revealed something unsettling. Buried in the waves of electromagnetic radiation coming from Andromeda are signals, highly structured, repetitive signals, that do not align with any known natural sources. To the untrained ear, they may sound like static, but to those who analyze them, there is rhythm, modulation, and most disturbingly, intelligence. The nature of these transmissions remains unclear. Some researchers believe they could be the byproduct of unknown astrophysical phenomena, perhaps generated by pulsars or black hole interactions. But others, including Kotaku, argue that the patterns carry purpose. They seem to respond to interference, shift slightly when scanned repeatedly, and exhibit characteristics similar to Earth-based communication systems, except far more advanced. These are not random bursts of cosmic noise. They're a whisper across the abyss, perhaps even a cry for attention. Or a cry of alarm. This revelation has thrown the scientific community into a whirlwind of debate. Are we witnessing a form of galactic communication, an interstellar Morse code of sorts? Or are we intercepting the remains of a civilization long gone, its final messages echoing across eternity? Whatever the case, Andromeda has moved from a topic of passive interest to an active mystery, one with potentially grave consequences. What makes this all the more chilling is the nature of Andromeda itself. It's not just another spiral galaxy, it's the largest and most massive in our local group. And its structure is remarkably similar to our own Milky Way. It has a glowing central bulge, vast sweeping arms rich with stars and interstellar dust, and a hidden core that likely harbors a supermassive black hole. But its beauty masks its history of violence. Andromeda is a cannibal. Over billions of years, it has consumed at least a dozen smaller galaxies, absorbing their stars, planets, and dark matter into its own immense frame. The remnants of these galactic meals are visible in its extended halo, an ethereal cloud of stars, gas, and dust that stretches far beyond the galaxy's visible edge. These stars don't match the chemical signatures of native Andromeda-born systems. They're alien, once belonging to entire galaxies that no longer exist. This halo tells a story not of peace, but of conquest, destruction, and survival on a cosmic scale. And perhaps, it is this same halo that now acts as a transmitter, emitting signals that carry the last echoes of civilization swallowed whole. Supporting this investigation are two of the most advanced instruments ever built, the James Webb Space Telescope and the Dark Energy Spectroscopic Instrument. JWST has already revolutionized our understanding of the early universe by peering back billions of years into time itself. But when turned toward Andromeda, it offers unprecedented clarity. It allows scientists to see individual stars, analyze planetary atmospheres, and detect minute shifts in light that might indicate artificial origins. And it was through this lens that the first irregularities in Andromeda's emissions were noticed, slight variations in infrared wavelengths that repeated at consistent intervals, unlike anything seen before. Meanwhile, DAISY provides a complementary function. Rather than merely observing light, it dissects it, breaking it into spectra that reveal composition, motion, and distance. Using this, astronomers have been able to trace the paths of stars within Andromeda, uncovering intricate loops and spirals that suggest ancient collisions and mergers. One surprising discovery: a thin, faint ring of dwarf galaxies encircling Andromeda in an almost perfect orbital pattern. These tiny companions move in unison, as if controlled by a hidden gravitational puppet master. Some theorists propose that this could be evidence of an ancient artificial structure or field, perhaps even a galactic-scale experiment conducted by a civilization long vanished. But the revelations do not end there. Andromeda isn't just a distant neighbor, it's a ticking clock. It's moving toward us at a speed of about 110 kilometers per second. In roughly 4.5 billion years, it will collide with the Milky Way in a slow-motion cataclysm lasting millions of years. This isn't a Hollywood-style explosion, but a complex interweaving of stars, black holes, and nebulae. The two galaxies will dance, twist, and merge into a new, larger entity, often referred to as Milkomeda. While individual stars are unlikely to collide due to vast distances between them, the gravitational chaos will eject entire systems, compress gas clouds into new stars, and possibly erase existing planetary systems, including, potentially, our own. If an advanced civilization resides, or once resided, in Andromeda, they would surely have known about this future merger. They may have watched as their galaxy approached ours, preparing, reacting, or even trying to communicate with their eventual partners, or victims, in the Milky Way. Could the signals we're receiving now be their attempt to warn us? To tell us that they didn't survive what's coming? Or worse, that something else, something darker, now resides in the wake of their disappearance? Andromeda's sheer complexity, its violent history, and the strangeness of its behavior have placed it at the center of a growing field known as galactic archaeology. By studying its layers, clusters, and emissions, scientists are effectively digging through time itself, hoping to piece together the sequence of events that shaped this behemoth. And with every discovery, the possibility of intelligent origin becomes more plausible. The idea that civilizations may rise and fall on scales that transcend time as we know it isn't just theoretical, it's probable. The disturbing signals may be nothing more than natural anomalies. Or they may be the final transmissions of a species that looked to the stars for salvation and found only silence. But if they are a message, then we must listen. We must refine our instruments, sharpen our minds, and prepare not only to receive but to respond. Because if Andromeda's signals are directed at us, then a dialogue has already begun, and we are dangerously behind in understanding the language. The cosmos is a vast, indifferent stage, but sometimes it seems to whisper just loud enough to make us feel like participants in a grand, unknowable story. Are we ready to hear what it's telling us? Could these lights across space be the remnants of an ancient warning? Or are they simply the breath of a galaxy alive in ways we have yet to comprehend? Let us know what you think in the comments. Could Andromeda be more than just a galaxy? Could it be a message board of lost civilizations, or even a tomb broadcasting its final echoes? Subscribe to Waves Discovery and join us as we unravel the mysteries that span galaxies. Thanks for watching, and until our next transmission, keep looking up.